Hello and welcome to Other Half Gaming, and we're back today with another Batman The Telltale series review. Okay, so I've played through Batman The Telltale series episode 3 now. Bit of a mixed review, to be honest, after really enjoying the first episode and enjoying the second episode. A little bit disappointed with the third one. To be honest, the story was pretty impressive. I did like it, I did enjoy it. There's quite a bit of action. You come toe to toe with the children of Arkham. Have usual choices. Do you attend one event or do you attend another? How do you do things, basically? How you approach situations. There's a particularly big situation, which you would know from the trailer to the new Batman. If you played the previous episode, obviously the board are talking about removing you from head of Wayne Enterprises, which sucks big time. But you've got to deal with, how do you deal with that? Are you going to try to be helpful about it? Are you going to be a real pain in the ass? Are you going to be against the board itself and the people around you? So it is a very interesting story, and I'm not knocking the story at all. I enjoyed the story a lot. My biggest grievance with the actual game itself, and keep in mind I'm playing on the Xbox One, PC may not be the same, and PlayStation 4 may not be the same. I cannot say for certain that they have the same problems. But for myself, I started playing on day of release, and to start with, we had the previously on Batman, and the game tried to freeze up on me, which I will show in my walkthrough that will be coming up after this. As well as that, there was graphical glitches. At one point, Catwoman's whole arm disappeared, which was strange. The game really... The story, as I said, is great. The game itself, graphically and performance-wise, could do with more polish. Frames dipped a fair bit. As I said, Catwoman's whole arm disappeared at one point. There's a couple of graphical glitches I noticed. As I said, the game tried to freeze on me before it even started playing the actual game itself. As much as I love Telltale games, I'm not sure what happened here. I don't know why it's released in a way that, to be fair, graphical things, it breaks your, I wouldn't say immersion, because it is a cartoony style, so it doesn't feel realistic, but it does kind of pull you away from the story when you notice those things. The whole thing about it nearly freezing at the beginning was annoying. I didn't even start playing the game, and it looked like the game was not going to start. But that aside, that is the worst thing I can say about it, to be honest, is that there's a running problem with it, at least on the Xbox One. Maybe not everyone's experienced it, maybe I was unlucky, I don't know, but that is my experience with this game, at least with episode 3. As I said, I really enjoyed episode 1 and 2. 1 did have a few frame drops, I suppose. 2 I didn't seem to have any problem with 2 at all. And episode 3, yeah, there was some problems. But overall, the story, I really enjoyed it. I had no problem believing what was happening. The choices were good. They made you really think about what you wanted to do. They weren't lackluster. They didn't feel like, well, I'm obviously going to go for that. I genuinely made the decisions thinking they were the best ones, and a couple of occasions I made the wrong choice, perhaps. Well, one thing I did like is the fact that if you choose to save Harvey at the end of episode 2, you don't have a sudden change to Two-Face. There is a gradual change, so it doesn't feel like your decision was ignored. It does seem to be happening. Everyone knows that he becomes Two-Face, let's be honest. If you don't read the comics, you've bound to have seen the Batman film, where Harvey Dent does become Two-Face. So, to be honest, I like that. It doesn't feel forced. You know it's going to happen. Let's be honest, I don't know that there's going to be anyone out there that doesn't know it's going to happen, but at least it doesn't feel forced. It feels like a gradual change. But yeah, the storytelling does seem to be good. There are some shocking twists, and I don't really want to spoil that for you. I don't want to spoil the twists and the information you find out in the game, but they're good. I got caught out. I did not expect what happened would happen. So that's something for you to look forward to. I would recommend you pick up this game based off the story, because I really did enjoy it. I was able to carry on playing as I've been playing as not a brutal Batman, but a Batman that does the job that is necessary. So not a Dark Knight, somewhere between, I suppose halfway between Dark Knight and kind of the old style Batman, I suppose. So I suppose I could say I'm playing that style. I was easily able to stick with that. A few choices on the dialogue tree, I suppose, came out not quite how I expected from the wording, but if you've watched my walkthrough of the other episodes, that has been a standard thing with me. I've not quite understood what was going to be said, but it happens. Unfortunately, choices are made and are not necessarily the best option. But that's what Telltale Games does best. Makes you regret some of the choices you make. So that's pretty standard for one of their games. But as I said, I would recommend picking up episode 3 if you've played the other two, because this story does carry on really well. I enjoyed the story. The only thing I would consider is that you check out maybe some of the footage from other consoles, PC, PS4, on Android phones, iPhone. I believe they're all out on there. Though I think the release dates for phones are slightly delayed to the console versions. Have a look, see what it's like on that, because as I said, some of the graphical things, though not a big aspect of the game, did personally bother me. But that's all down to preference. If you don't think it's going to bother you, then yeah, pick it up on Xbox One as well. If not, have a look around, see what it looks like on other consoles. But that was one thing that did annoy me, and it's the only thing I can honestly say annoyed me. But as I said, check it out. Don't rule it out based on the bad bits. As I said, there's a lot of good things as well. So, in an hour, at 8 o'clock, I will be putting up the first part of my walkthrough of this game. So please feel free to check it out, and we'll see you soon with another episode of Batman. So please like, share, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in a minute. Bye.